Holy crap, is this actually happening? Oh my god, okay. Are you ready, guys? 3, 2, 1. Hi, little skeletons. It is Disney Queen Skelly here, and I am officially 100% back to my filming. Oh my god, okay. I need a minute. I just finished going live not that long ago on my YouTube channel for like a getting ready with me thing, which was super fun and exciting. Hi! Oh my god. So as you can tell, hopefully maybe you could tell, I am actually filming from a new laptop. This is my Mac laptop that my mom got me for Christmas. I specifically asked for it. I'm also paying her back the more than half that she couldn't afford, which is totally fine. I'm also still using my old mic. If it doesn't sound that great when I go into editing, I'm going to just not use it and use the microphone that's on the Mac, because from what I heard when it came to Harley Baby's videos when she was using it, it wasn't that bad. Also, since this is on a Mac, I still really haven't figured out how to adjust some of the screen stuff on here, which is something that I'm gonna have to get used to and gonna have to fiddle with. But until then, as you can see on the title of this video, it is my end of the year 2022 video. I'm actually still glad I was able to get this video made, because with my old laptop crashing, I wasn't sure whether or not I'd actually be able to get either this video out to you guys or like a substantial amount of videos out to you guys if they reached over the 22 views that I would normally require for my channel in order to make it to the end of the 2020, to make it to the end of the year. So with that, we actually have 42 videos this year that made, was it 42 or 44? It's one of the two. There were 42 videos that actually made it to the end of the year video, and as you guys know, per my rule, if it's 10 minutes or over, we do not watch it. If it's less than 10 minutes, we do watch and react to it. So let's get started with this end of the year video. And by the way, Happy New Year's Eve and Happy New Year's to you guys tomorrow. Since New Year's is tomorrow, you will be seeing a new video from me. So let's get started. Now, mind you guys, I don't really have like a special grid that I'm following this time. It's just, oh, how long have I had lipstick in my teeth? That's attractive. I don't have like really like a grid to work with, so if it looks kind of weird, bear with me. Okay, so the first video on this list, and one that we are not watching, is the vegetarian Taco Bell mukbang in my car number 1. This was posted 11 months ago and got 26 views. Obviously, that vegetarian phase did not last long again. Oh well. So also this playlist is unlisted, so I will be placing it in the description box below so you guys can watch the videos that we maybe didn't react to. So obviously we're not reacting to this one. However, we will be reacting to this video, and it is the Disney Theories Explored Part 19, The Emperor's New Groove Edition. I don't know why this one got as much views as it did. It was only about 3 minutes long. I don't know how informative it actually was. Like I said, I haven't watched these videos since like I edited them. But it got 45 views and it was posted 10 months ago. So let's get into it. Hi little skeletons, it is Disney Queen Skelly here, and welcome back to the Disney Theories Explored. Today we're going to be talking about an interesting theory that I have heard before, but never really saw too much information diving deep into it. So without further ado, let's get to today's theory, shall we? So the theory is, a scene in The Emperor's New Groove is actually one of... So this is when I was still filming in my old room then. Okay, so if you guys don't know, recently I actually moved into hubby's room. Please excuse the breakups in this, because it says like human murder and then intro and outro. I did not do that. YouTube did that. So I don't know how it did that. I'm not sure. Anyways, I am now filming in this room. Obviously, like I've been filming in this room for a while, so I highly doubt you guys are going to see my old room again, unless one day I do decide to film in there, like if I'm home alone, because my mom has an office set up. But as you guys know, this is the new normal. Brutal human murder. Disney movies aren't afraid to get dark. I'm also surprised that this video wasn't taken down because of the word murder in it. The Emperor's New Groove is just a fun movie, right? It turns out The Emperor's New Groove has a really dark side, one you saw and totally missed. Remember that fly Cusco saw get eaten while he was walking through the scary jungle, that fly wasn't just a fly, it was a human who had been turned into a fly. Only animals who have once been human are able to speak in the movie, so the fly would have had to have once seen a human for Cusco to have heard his screams. The morbid Emperor's New Groove theory will make you rethink the entire film, if not your whole childhood. Most of us remember The Emperor's New Groove as a fun movie about a self-absorbed king who got turned into a llama. But BuzzFeed notes that a recent theory posted by Reddit user Lish94 indicates that, like all Disney films, it might have some darker subtext that our sweet childhood brains didn't catch the first time around. For that scene in which Cusco is walking through a scary jungle when he sees a fly screaming, "Help me!" before getting eaten by another spider. Well, Lish94 proposes that this fly is actually a human. The only animals that we see that are able to speak in the film are those that were originally human, the user wrote. Take Cusco and Yzma, her cat form, for example. Neither of them are seen to be able to talk with other animals. Like the squirrel. As I'm listening to this more and more, I now realize why it got so many views that it did. It's actually pretty good. When I first heard about this theory, I completely did not really like put two and two together when I was watching The Emperor's New Groove, and now like obviously looking back at it, it's clearly a good theory. Portrayed to communicate with squeaks, they are left to interpret what this squirrel is saying through the gestures it makes. If that should certainly make sense, that means we are watching the brutal murder of an actual human take place. Whether or not Cusco puts two and two together is up for debate. But if he does, it makes it even more disturbing. Some Redditors propose that if the fly was once a human, perhaps it was the peasant who asked for more, what was it again? The one who asked for food. Damn it, Disney, you did it again. Now, that's actually a really good theory. I think it might have actually been the fly or the guy who had asked for more food. Yzma was probably like, put him in my dungeon, I'll take care of him later. Have heard this theory before about the fly being human. This pretty much confirms it. I had heard about it? I don't even remember. Yes, the only animals that we can understand are those that were once human. So it only makes sense that this one particular fly was human. But who knows if this spider was... I love that I'm wearing my security breach hat that I got for Christmas that year. Or was it my birthday? It was something. I remember hubby making me that box, and I had to go like on a hunt. It literally said "find me" in the box. It like looked like it was splattered in blood. It was pretty cool. Maybe human. You never know. And if it was human, the fly, right? And say it was the man begging for food who got turned into a fly. Who took it upon themselves to do it? It could have been Yzma, and I mean obviously she's the one with the potions, right? So how did Yzma in her spare time really get the potion to this person who was hungry? Maybe she ended up giving the person food and putting poison in the food. And maybe that also explains why Kronk's subconsciences also have a hard time not only with the poison, but also with doing this to Cusco, as well as the other things that happened to Cusco through Kronk in the movie. So thinking... God damn, that was pretty coherent. Oh my god, I feel like now if like I've done Disney theories like recently, but that like read out like it was scripted and it wasn't. It was literally like in the moment. So much for watching. If you have your own theories about this, let me know in the comment section down below. But other than that, I will see you guys next time. So something new I'm gonna do is rate my videos that actually made it to 2022. So this one I'm definitely rating like I'll give it a 9 out of 10 just because my reading skills, and I know that's something I do need to improve on this channel. But that was a really, really good video. Let's move on to the next one. Okay, so the next one we'll be reacting to is Disneyland Trip number 29, March 8th, 2022, Villains Night featuring Harley Baby and the hubby. So this is before we found out, obviously before we found out Harley Baby was pregnant. So this got 38 views. It was filmed 9 months ago, or was posted 9 months ago. So let's get into it. So we went early. Like they allowed us to go in, I think like 3 hours early. I kicked her ass. Holy crap. Real quick. So, lately with Toy Story Midway Mania. I actually have not been doing that well. Harley Baby and hubby have been catching up to me pretty quickly, which I'm honestly kind of proud of. At the same time, I'm like incredibly salty about it because that was the what that is still the one game I can kick their asses at. I think there was maybe only once or twice that hubby has beaten me, but I'm gonna start going more on my own now, but I know it's gonna be a little bit harder with the 100th coming up. I'm gonna try and go more often now so that way I can practice. But again, with the 100th going on, I highly doubt that's gonna be possible anytime soon. I bowed to Loki when I found him. That was obviously cut out from the photo. So if you can't tell who we are, and that's a great cut off of me, um, hubby is Maleficent, Harley is Scar, and I am Hades. Duh. So for those of you that don't know, this is a ride called Monsters After Dark. It is typically around it's typically brought up around Halloween time at the Disneyland Resort, but because this was a Villains Night, they brought it for Villains Night, and we were so excited to go on because we weren't sure because Harley Baby wanted to get pregnant before the end of the year, so we weren't sure whether or not she'd actually be able to go on it, and sure as shit, we got her on it for the final time this year before she got pregnant. It had only been like 3 months, 4 months. Still wait, no, November, December, January, February, March, 5 months. Still way too long. And then this is us right here. There was a dance club featuring Pain and Panic. Occasionally Hades came out, but when we went, we unfortunately could not see him because we just missed him or he wasn't coming out at this point. I believe there might have been a guy dressed as Hades in the front, but these two were so good as Pain and Panic. I literally like when we saw this, I dragged Harley and hubby to this. So it was basically called like the Underworld Dance Party. So we met the bowler hat guy. And around this time, my hair was fading from a red hair dye, so it kind of worked with the Hades outfit. We basically called it like Hades when he's super pissed, because when he is super pissed, his hair turns orange. So if you guys don't know who these two are, these two are the main channel holder, well, main people for the channel Fast Pass Facts. Um, I was super happy to meet them. I had seen that they were actually around. I think I found them on like YouTube. They posted they were there, and Luis was like, and like we were in line to meet Maleficent, and then he goes, "Hey, bowler hat." I was like, "What bowler hat?" Because this guy right here, he was dressed as the bowler hat guy, and then she was dressed as Cruella. So I turn, I'm like, oh my god. So I go to catch, like, flag them down. And I was like, hi, I'm such a huge fan of your channel. And they look at me like, really? And I was like, oh my, and I'm thinking, oh my god, have you guys never heard that people are a fan of your channel? Like, yeah. And so I was like, can I get a picture with you guys? And they were so nice. They let me take a picture with them. And they were super sweet people. I tagged them on Facebook and they were like, it was so good to meet you. And it made me so happy. And fun fact, I don't know if this video is in this playlist specifically, but I ended up seeing them again when hubby and we unintentionally were at like a birthday party on Star Wars night. Even though we didn't have tickets for Star Wars night, we left before the event started. But they were there too, and I got another picture with them. I remember walking up and I was like, I'm so sorry to bother you. I don't know if you guys remember me. And I was dressed as a bounty hunter. I was like, I don't know if you guys remember me, but I ran into you at Villains Night. I was the girl dressed as Hades. You really liked my flames. And she goes, I do remember you. And I don't know if they were being polite or if they were actually being honest, but I felt so bad for bothering them again because they were also in the middle of like a photo shoot. So, well, not photo shoot, but like he was taking a picture of her like in a pose. And I was like, I feel bad for bothering, but I just want to say hi again. And yeah. They were also dressed as Han Solo and Leia, just adding that. So Hurley Baby and hubby actually Disney bounded. Me, I just threw on my Hades romper. I was gonna make a new outfit, but I kind of ran out of time and money. This was my home screen. One of these two, I think the last one was my home screen picture on Facebook for a while because I love how it looked. I also met a pain and a panic, so of course I had to take a picture with them. We also met Prince John and the sheriff, which was kind of a requirement. Forgive my bug eyes. I was a little too excited. So, in this particular area, you could meet one of two people. You could either meet Chef Louie, which was who Harley Baby was aiming for, or you could meet the Leopard King or the Cheetah King, the Tiger King from Bed Knobs and Broomsticks. And when we were just barely there and he left, Harley Baby had a field day, and I figured even if I couldn't meet the Tiger King from Bed Knobs and Broomsticks, I'm at least happy that she was able to meet Chef Louie. She had like a really good conversation with him too. I tried to also put my hair up as high as possible, but in all honesty, it just did not work out. With my hair getting longer, it's a little hard to do anything with it. Like right now, like see, it's like quarter way down my back. Now it is halfway down my back. Like if this was let down, I'm pretty sure it'd be about here. Now my hair is like about here. So for that video, purely nostalgic wise, I'm gonna give it like a 7 out of 10. I sometimes don't like how my Disneyland videos turn out, but I still post them because I want to keep them for memory's sake. And of course, I also post the photos on my Instagram as well. So it's not like this is like the only place you can find them. But yeah, for this one, 7 out of 10. It was still such a fun night, and we unfortunately can't do next this year just because it's not that it's sold out, but we just don't have the money this time to do Princess Night, and Louise didn't want to do Princess Night, and Harley Baby and her husband are saving up for their baby. So it is what it is. Hopefully we can go next year. I know these nights are going to be different every year, so hopefully we can go next year. However, if I see that there is a 90s night this year, I'm going to go broke and buy myself a ticket, whether or not these people want to go with me. Because last time 90s night happened, Max was there dressed as Powerline, and I missed it. So we're not doing that again if it happens again. So the next video up on the docket is the Going Rogue number 14, Universal Studios Hollywood in the Rain, March 20th, 2022, featuring the hubby. It did rain on this day that we went, and it got 167 views, and I don't know why. This was posted 9 months ago. Let's just see why it got so many views. That opening was so dramatic. So we were able to actually use our hoodies as like rain ponchos, like our sweater, our Hogwarts. I can't even find my words. We were able to use our Hogwarts robes as raincoats for that day, but somehow we were still soaking wet, and Luis's hair just went. We also had a full English breakfast for breakfast. It was his first time having an authentic English breakfast prepared with all the ingredients, because we do make an English breakfast here at home, but we tend to miss a lot of the ingredients. I'm like, my mouth is watering talking about this. So what a typical English breakfast is you have eggs, beans, some kind of bread, typically toast, and in this case I think they gave us a croissant, pork sausage, blood sausage, mushrooms, and bacon. It's heavy. Oh, and a cooked tomato. In this case, they gave us panko breadcrumbs on top. So good. We also had butter beer, and he had a coffee, and I had a hot chocolate. It was good. Can't wait to go back. So it's a little hard to see, but this is the queue for the Harry Potter ride, the Forbidden Journey. It's one ride that I am absolutely terrified of, but I still love riding it. So if it's a little dark, that's why. We went on literally right after eating, and I think it was like a 15-minute wait, but it was basically a walk on. I kind of forgot that you actually do have to head back outside in order to get in back inside because it's like two separate buildings. He was holding my hand while I was filming. So obviously at this point I did have to mute it, or I had to mute the song because there was a copyright claim. So at this point we're just kind of walking through the queue. There's like a little bit of people in front of us. I think either once we get up there, like where the mandrakes are, or when we get inside is when the line stopped and we actually had to like wait in a queue. Maybe, I'm not sure. Like as I'm kind of looking at this, it's like it's not that bad. Like I think we literally just walked on. So everyone's obviously like wearing ponchos. It's not so much like raining hard, it was just a very annoying constant drizzle. Um Part of my shaky cam, but if you can kind of see like in like at the bottom, oh my god, my thumb is in the way. I now cut that out when my thumb's in the way. It's annoying. Um but if you kind of look on the ground at some points you can see like the light drizzle. I think at some point I removed my thumb because I end up figuring out that my thumb is there. Yep, I do. And then I put it back again. Jesus Christ. I do apologize that this part is muted. Again, just copyright stuff. I don't like having it on my channel. Remove, like, look at this. My thumb is in this corner right over here. I'm just like, because like I hold my phone like this. Oh, good. It unmuted. Da, 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 da. And I don't even like Harry Potter. But I end up like holding my phone like this. I don't know how my fingers get in the way. Sometimes like I think I hold it. Oh no, I think I hold it like this or something. I don't know. But like my finger does end up getting in the way sometimes. And I remember when I was like, when I watched, like I was watching this and I saw my thumb in the corner. I'm surprised I didn't like cut it out or anything.
Why are we always so low?
We're not last though. Ravenclaw's last. In case y'all don't know, hubby and I are Huffly Puffles.
Let's be honest, who likes Hufflepuffs?
Well, as Harley Baby always says, a Slytherin always needs a Hufflepuff pet.
Except other fellow Hufflepuffs.
You know, it's funny, I say I don't like the movies, and I don't. And I am really not willing to even give the books a try. Sorry to all the Potterheads out there. But I play this Harry Potter mystery game that's honestly a lot of fun. And right now I am inching my way closer to getting a griffin? No, a hippogriff. And it's like within my grasp, and I'm like way too obsessed with trying to get that hippogriff. But I feel it. I know I'm gonna get it soon. That is such a huge pet peeve of mine. If you guys ever go to a theme park and you're in a dark area, please never take a flash photo unless you're like outside or something and it's nighttime and you need to take a flash photo. Please don't do it indoors. There's this really neat feature on the iPhone right now if you have one, if you have an Android or a Samsung or a Google Pixel. I don't know what your situation is. However, if you have an iPhone, there's a neat little feature that when it is dark inside of a room and you need to take a picture, you don't need your flash anymore. You just need to hold still for 3 seconds and it'll adjust the lighting for you. Please stop taking flash pictures inside of attractions. That's my PSA. Can we just take a moment and appreciate all the tiny attention to detail, like things that are in this attraction, not only in the ride itself, but the queue. Same goes for the Secret Life of Pets ride queue. You guys have seen that on my Instagram. If not, go check it out. It's in one of my lives.
Want support? You need secure, assorted, and various loose items which can cause.
They don't tell you if you're afraid of objects being close to you to not get on the ride either. Because those animatronics get uncomfortably close. I could literally just reach out like this and probably touch them. So this is a secret little hidden gem in one of the stores. If you stand in front of it, this mirror, I think, either gives you a compliment or insults you, I think.
You're quite the trendsetter.
That's all she told me.
Fashions fade. Style is eternal.
You set a trend, my dear. So there's rumors that the mummy ride might actually be torn down soon, which hubby's not exactly happy about. I personally haven't heard anything, and right now they're just rumors. They're not exactly set in stone. So hopefully this isn't true. All the wet, like all the wet stains on the floor from everyone in the rain outside. We literally went on this day because it was raining and nobody was gonna be in the park. And no one was in the park.
Who are the Autobots and how does Nest go about this mission? That's what this recruit orientation is all about. Everything you see here today must remain absolutely confidential because, as you will soon understand, this is
I think we literally got everything done this day. I think the only thing that was closed was the Simpsons attraction. That's because it was under refurbishment.
the most important tactical mission on Earth.
I love that you can actually push the buttons.
Hubby was literally like doing this to all the buttons. It's like that one scene in the Bob Burgers movie. If you haven't seen it, sorry for the spoiler. There's a scene where Bob and Linda are like in this abandoned um, roller coaster attraction, and Linda goes, "Yay, buttons!" That was literally Louise. So with all these rooms, right, that can hold the queue, and I normally don't go during the summer, so I wouldn't know this, but do they really need all of that for the Transformers attraction? I mean, even when we went like during like there was like a couple one time we went during the summer, I don't even remember the line being that long. Correct me, like for the people who frequent Universal Studios in Hollywood, does this queue ever get officially filled up at some points, or at least a full amount? Because I know it happens for the Mummy. I've seen it happen for the Mummy. I just haven't seen it happen for Transformers.
So the fate of the Earth is in your hands. Take the Allspark to safety. Optimus out.
Okay, quick debate in the comments below. Who is your favorite Autobot or Decepticon? Personally, my favorite Autobot and just my favorite Transformer overall is Bumblebee. And yes, I did watch the movie. I squealed.
First, I will stay inside and care for their safety.
And you can ask hubby every time I go on this attraction and Bumblebee comes out to help you. I always look up and go, my Bumblebee.
You will require a set of protective eyewear. Wait until you are seated before putting them on. And of course, no eating, drinking, smoking, or photography of any kind.
If you're somehow able to eat or drink on this ride, you are next level human.
Hold on to the ladder strip.
Of course, we ate at Krusty Burger. Though we said the next time that we're gonna try Cletus's chicken farm because we've never eaten there before, and it looks quite interesting. This was the queue for Despicable Me. I'm pretty sure I went live on my Instagram when I was doing the pre-showrooms. Heads up, hubby absolutely hates this attraction, so the fact that he went on with me, I was like super grateful. I think we went on after we went on the Secret Life of Pets attraction.
Gru is one of the greatest supervillains of all time.
One of the greatest supervillains of all time. That's not what I mean.
You'll also see a lot of signs up. It's because they freshly painted the walls, so they were telling people not to touch them. Oh my god, I freaking love Universal Studios. We're getting our passes this year. Well, next year, 2023. But I also have to renew my Disney Pass. Oh, my roots were atrocious. I'm probably going to be renewing my Disney Pass after I'm done filming here. And then in a couple of paychecks, I'll get my Universal Pass. Because I'm hoping to get like the top tier pass. Freaking love that photo of Dracula and Louise. It turned out really well. I think with me, he was a little more like seductive, which was kind of nice, honestly. Yep. he gave me his hand, so I went. He's like, oh, fresh blood. I also met Fiona and Donkey, but again, like, I don't really like how some of these photos turn out when it comes to, like, putting it on iMovie and then, like, uploading it that way. It just, yeah. And of course, my favorite ride, Jurassic World. He didn't want to go on in the rain, but I did. And that's his face after we got off. And of course, we always get pictures of the conductor. He taught me the secret Hufflepuff handshake, which there's apparently a few. The one that he taught me was you do this and then you give it a hug. There's one that someone else taught me, but I thought that was so adorable. And I guess I didn't put like an ending at the end of this, but that's probably because it didn't upload. So for this one, I'm going to give it a solid 8 out of 10. This was a little bit better than my Disney one that passed by. Plus, I love Universal, and when we went this day, it was absolutely perfect. We literally haven't been since this day, and I'm hoping we can go at some point next year because we have my birthday coming up in February, and then we also have a Las Vegas trip that I'm going to be filming in May. We also have a concert that we're going to in August, and we of course have the wedding in October. So I'm hoping we can at least go once next year. And if we have our passes, we'll be able to obviously go a lot more often than not. Fingers crossed. So let's move on to the next video. So this is another one we'll be reacting to, and I just realized there are 45 videos in this playlist. So this video is Disneyland Trip number 30, March 11th, 2022. This was with my entire family. My parents haven't been since 2018 when we moved in 2019 and they had to get rid of their passes. They had such a fun day. We took them to Galaxy's Edge. We took them to Avengers Campus, and Dad said that he preferred Galaxy's Edge because it was a little bit more immersive. We took them into the cantina. Let's just enjoy this video. So there we all are. My dad wanted photos in front of the train station. And this was before opening, so we were able to get a pretty decent spot. Took a few photos. I'm surprised I didn't delete at least one of them. So we went on Jungle Cruise. That was the first thing we did. We also went on Pirates. Surprise, I think Indy might have been closed. This was us going to Galaxy's Edge, and we rode the Rise of the Resistance. I also got my kitty. This is one of the shows that they do where you meet, well, not meet, but you see Kylo, and then the stormtroopers walk around, Kylo walks around, and my parents wanted a photo with the stormtroopers. They obviously love interrogating the kids. It's super cute. Cantina, we took them inside. We were able to get a reservation because we went so early. Well, not a reservation, but we got a spot because we, like, on the waiting list. We also went on Small World. You can see Luis's pained reaction. Oh dear God. This was also a little bit of a hot day, so it felt nice going inside. I met Oswald. I wanted to meet Oswald. I think someone was in the bathroom at this point. I'm not entirely sure. But I had never met Oswald before, so I was like, I wanna meet Oswald. He's so sweet. And this is before the Contact meet and greets came back, I believe. Oh, and I am officially a bounty hunter. Video to come soon on that. Oswald is like, are you done taking photos or what? I'm wearing a freaking Jack Skellington choker with a bounty hunter shirt. Alright, makes sense. And of course, we had to take them on Monsters After Dark. Or not Monster, I can't think today. We obviously took them on the Guardians of the Galaxy Mission Breakout, and we went on the Incredicoaster. My mom doesn't look too enthused, however, my father is an entirely different story. And I found an Ariel collector's doll that looked really pretty, and I sent it to Harley Baby. So that video was shorter. I freaking loved taking my parents. This day was absolutely amazing. I believe March 11th. Can't remember what day of the week it was on, but I think my dad had to take the day off of work for this one. If it was on a Saturday, I think we did pretty good. But it was a fun day overall. We loved going. They definitely want to go again. I'm wanting to take them a couple months after Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway opens so they can experience it and Toontown can be back open again, which is happening at the end of January. So I am so excited, and plus I want them to see that new fireworks show. Again, that's coming end of January. So we'll probably end up taking them around March again if they want to go. I'm going to have to sit down with hubby and talk to him again. Maybe we can make a tradition to take them on March 11th. Anyways, I'm going to rate this video an 8 out of 10 for nostalgia. Let's move on to the next one. Now, this is one we're not going to be watching because it is over 10 minutes long. This video is the Disneyland trip number 32, April 18th, 2022, celebrating 5 years of friendship featuring Harley Baby. This was celebrated 3 days after our anniversary. And unfortunately, next year we won't be able to celebrate, at least not in the traditional way, because again, she is actually due April 25th. So most likely what I'll probably do is just send her a little gift and just be like, happy anniversary. It's going to be 6 years next year anyway, so it's not really like a milestone, which is totally fine. This year was a milestone, so I'm glad I was able to celebrate with her. It got 27 views, and again, if you guys want to watch it, the link for the unlisted playlist will be in the description box below, so you can watch these videos that I did not react to. So this video we will be reacting to, it is the Disneyland trip number 31, April 5th, 2022, another solo trip and update on my doctor's appointment. So I think there's a little bit more than just my Disney trip in here. So it was posted 8 months ago, and it got 27 views. Let's get into it. So cute. I love my solo days, honestly. They're a lot of fun. Though this day was a little bit busier than I would have liked. I was waiting for Guardians because I ended up getting I ended up getting myself Genie Plus this day. Used it very wisely too. I was able to go on, I think, almost everything. I literally used it whenever I could. So it's a good picture of the Pixar Pier. I remember there was one time when I went on Incredicoaster and I said I was a single rider, and they put me in row one with this other single rider. It was so cool. I was on my I was on my own in the Pixar Pal around because the line was so short. And this is the swinging gondola. No one else I know likes the swinging gondolas, so except for hubby. And this is like one of the rare times I did film in an attraction, and I apologize if it looks weird. I did not put this is in 3D, so if you kind of get a little like sensitive to this kind of thing, just kind of skip ahead a little bit. There's only one time that I've never gotten best in vehicle, but that's me. I think I got a little too excited. Actually, I think this day I only did California. Oh no, I did the. I forgot I did the Food and Wine Festival, and I ended up dropping one of my drinks because I had too much in my hand. Oh, me big dummy. It's good food though, that I can remember. I'm pretty sure I did Food and Wine with. Yeah, okay. I remember. Okay, so I hated. So if you can see here, my drink spilled because I had like 3 drinks. I hated the brisket, especially this horseradish. The at the time, the Impossible Burger was good, but the time after that I ate it, it was way too oniony. But that mac and cheese was really good. This was the other mac and cheese. So there was the PB&J mac and cheese, which was really good, and then there was this mac and cheese was like a loaded one. That one was pretty good too. I like that one from what I can remember. And of course, I went into the sorcerer's workshop. I'm pretty sure I doodle noodled. I did doodle noodle, but I don't remember what I doodle noodled. I'm sure there'll be a picture. There's not. I also did Mickey's Her Magic. I don't know why, but like going in there, I felt kind of sad. I think also hubby joined me on this trip. Maybe. Oh no, I did go to Disneyland. Oh, but that the pork belly was so good. I knew I would get sick, but I loved it. And of course, I got a picture with Red, but of course, it did not turn out like.
Okay, so I know I'm sideways, but great news for those of you who watched my going to the doctor's video. You guys are seeing this at the end of a Disneyland trip, which I know is kind of odd, but here we are. Good news, it's just a really, really, really bad stomach flu. Turns out a lot of people have actually been getting it right now, and instead of lasting like 2 to 3 days like a normal stomach flu, it's been lasting like 2 weeks. So great news is I'll be fine. She said the nausea and vomiting usually go away after the first like few days, and then I should be fine, and I should be basically okay. I'm gonna be okay. But she said if my symptoms persist to Thursday, then they're gonna have to do some stool samples. I know total TMI, but they're gonna have to do some stool samples to make sure I just don't have a parasite. And she said most likely, because a lot of people have been doing these stool samples, it's gonna come back negative anyways. So I'm fine. It's just a really bad stomach bug. I have to be on a really bland diet. Bananas, apples, white rice, toast.
I remember this. So I'm first of all, I'm sucking on a Jolly Rancher. Second, I did not go on that bland diet. So I remember this. I was very, very sick. It happened after my Disneyland trip, believe it or not, after April 5th. I kind of blamed it on the food because I thought I just got food poisoning. But no, that night I ended up puking up everything. And then I went to the doctors and they told me like, you're sick, you have a stomach flu. I think I puked for another day after that. And then I was not on that bland diet. I was so hungry. I wanted like actual food. I made myself nauseous, but I was full. And then like I never puked after I think like the second or third day, but oh my god, that bland diet did not happen.
Like that. So fun times. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Sorry, I kind of.
And it was kind of funny because I think the doctor was like seriously on my ass about it too, and then my mom was on my ass about it, and I was like, ah.
Also, in case you're wondering, she said I could have a Jolly Rancher. See you guys next time. Bye.
There was literally like a jar of Jolly Ranchers like next to the receptionist desk, and I looked at her and I was like, am I too sick for one of these? She goes, take one. I was like, ha. Anyway, so for this video, I'm rating it a 9 out of 10 for not only reliving one of my solo trips, but for just this funny random update on a doctor's appointment at the very end. Let's move on to the next one. So the next video we will be reacting to is Disney Theories Explored Part 20 Inside Out Edition. So this one got 48 views and was posted 7 months ago. If this is anything like my Emperor's New Groove one, then maybe it'll be like super coherent. Let's see. I also want to see what the chapters are. So there's intro, Bing Bong is a monster, and then I get into a Monsters Inc. thing, Pixar theory, conclusion. This is hilarious. Okay, let's get into it.
Hi, little skeletons. It is Disney Queen Skelly here.
This was a Home Alone day, so I was in the kitchen.
A two-part Disney theory, and the only reason why it is two parts is because the website that I've been getting all these Disney theories from, this is the last one that's actually numbered. There's one below it that kind of briefly talks about the Pixar theory, which we will talk about at the end of this. So this theory, I've never heard it before, so we're gonna read it and we'll just discuss it and see what happens. Inside Out's Bing Bong is really a monster from Monsters Inc. Inside Out may have given the illusion of being nothing but laughs, but anyone who's seen it knows it's a total heartbreaker. The saddest part of the movie is easily when Bing Bong sacrificed himself so Joy can save Riley. And even though
Take her to the moon for me, and everyone breaks.
completely necessary, a little piece of you died inside. But if this theory is believed, that gut-wrenching moment isn't as sad as it seems. Many fans theorize Bing Bong is actually a monster from the Monsters Inc. world, who used to visit Riley when she was younger, much like Sully visited Boo. If this is true, that means that just the memory of Bing Bong died, not Bing Bong himself. This mind-blowing Pixar theory will make that devastating moment in Inside Out a little less painful. You know the one we're talking about. Anyone who saw Pixar knows that the most devastating point in the movie is when, spoiler alert, Riley's imaginary friend Bing Bong sacrifices himself so Joy can save Riley. When he fades away as he asks Joy to take Riley to the moon for him, man, a little part of you died inside. And admit it, you bawled your eyes out. You cry your eyes out every night, mourning the loss of Bing Bong, the cotton candy elephant doll.
It's a little dramatic, but when I did first watch Inside Out, I did cry because it was very, very sad.
Actually. But now there's a major theory going around that might make you feel a lot better. You know how there's a theory connecting every Pixar film? Well, one genius thought of how Inside Out fits into the Pixar theory that might just say Bing Bong and has everything to do with Monsters Inc. There was no other links for me to click. I know that kind of ended weird. But the fact that there's a possibility that Bing Bong is actually a monster is pretty interesting.
I just realized I didn't do my makeup for this video. I think around like the tail end before my computer crapped out, I just kind of gave up on doing makeup for filming. Now though, we're back.
Only reason why I would kind of go against this is because in the movie you can see how Riley imagines Bing Bong, and he looks kind of faded. Not only that, but the monsters didn't really come out during the daytime. They come out at night, and a lot of Riley's memories with Bing Bong are at night. So if he is a monster, the
I
only
meant to say that a lot of Riley's memories are during the daytime, not nighttime.
I can really see this working is if he appeared to her at night to take care of her, and then her little tiny kid brain made him an imaginary friend. Thus, that's why we see Bing Bong during the daytime. That's really the only way I can go about this. If you guys have any other information or any other like scenarios, you can put them down there in the comments. Now we're gonna get to
That's honestly a pretty good like explanation of why it could actually work with Bing Bong being not only a monster to Riley, but I guess one of her imaginary friends. Because at the end of Monsters Inc., they did start doing like the whole laughter thing. So she probably had such a good time with him that she wanted him there all the time, so she just imagined him.
what they think about the Pixar theory. P.S. If you're wondering why we didn't mention the Pixar theory, most Disney fanatics are familiar with the intricate theory that attempts to connect every movie in the Pixar universe. But there is one problem. It claims Cars is set in the future when animals no longer exist due to pollution. But Cars takes place shortly after the construction of Interstate 40, which bypassed Route 66 a few decades ago. As shown in flashbacks, most of the Cars characters were in Radiator Springs during its heyday. Most cars don't last 20 years, so it's unlikely they'd survive from the mid 20th century all the way into a dystopian future. So here's the thing. Yes, I can see where they're coming from, but at the same time, I don't know if Interstate 40 is an actual interstate. I know Route 66 is an actual route. I thought they were going to go like, oh, since I'm going to backtrack because my train of thought is going left, right, that way, everywhere. Okay,
Literally me on a daily basis, though. And let me look up if Interstate 40 is a real interstate, because I don't know why I didn't do that in this video. Is Interstate 40 real? The third longest interstate in the country, I-40, runs from Barstow, California to Wilmington, North Carolina, paralleling or overlaying part of the old historic Route 66. There are quite a few places that might be worth a stop or even warrant an overnight. Okay, so it is real.
don't last 20 years. That's true. But also understand, these are movies. These are kid movies. And if we're gonna go based off of logic, there are so many holes that we could poke in the Pixar theory. I mean, Boo teaching herself magic, monsters existing, I think due to evolution or something. I don't know how. I don't really remember the whole thing of the Pixar theory. I have to look into that and remember it again because I remember reading about it once and I was like, oh, this is a cool theory. But you can poke so many holes in the Pixar theory just due to logic on its own. And that's coming from the person where I watch movies, and because I've been corrupted by CinemaSins, like I even have a shirt that said "This girl with the excellent CinemaSins." Because of CinemaSins, I have picked apart movies a lot, and I have found issues with them. And hubby will come to me and he'll tell me it's a movie, it's just a movie, it doesn't have to make sense. Ain't that right? I thought I saw him out of the corner of my eye. Shit, I think I'm seeing things. Anyway, he always told me it's just a movie, it's just a movie. Don't try to make sense of it, especially if it's a kid's movie. So if you want to start poking holes in like the Pixar theory just due to logic, you're gonna be going on this whole thing where this doesn't make sense because of this reason, or this doesn't make sense because of this reason. Like you could poke so many holes in a movie just due to logic alone. So I don't think that that's a valid thing, you know. But anyways,
That's actually a very, very, very good point. I could not, I mean, I did explain it, but me now, I could not have explained that better.
thank you guys so much for watching the Pixar theories or the Disney theories. We are obviously going to have more theories in the future. Just because we are done with this website does not mean we are done with Disney theories. And again, if I
And you guys are well aware I've done another set of Disney theories already.
am repeating some, I am very sorry. I am just going based off of what websites give me. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.
So that video was actually pretty good. It was just as like I explained everything just as well as I did in the Emperor's New Groove one, except in the Emperor's New Groove one, I sounded like I was almost doing like an infomercial. This one sounded more like it was coming from me, like from the heart. So I definitely love this one. This one also gets a solid 10 out of 10 for me. I love that it did so well. And now let's move on to the next video. So we unfortunately won't be reacting to this video as well, only because it's over 10 minutes. I'm pretty sure this is the live video where I explain why I'm going to the doctors. What is this? Intro. Food and wine. Work. Home. Urgent care. I love these chapters. But yeah, we won't be watching it because it's over 10 minutes. But if you want to know what had happened previously before I went to the doctors, again, this will be in the unlisted playlist in the description below. Again, another one we won't be reacting to. This is the 13 spooky stories from Disney World just in time for Halloween. This was posted 7 months ago, well before Halloween, and it got 28 views. This is over 10 minutes, so we will not be watching it. So if you choose to watch it for yourself, it will be in the playlist. Oh, this is a great way to start out the video. Okay, so I'm gonna push it a little further ahead so this face isn't on screen. Okay, sure, we'll put me at a sad face. So that was great. We will also not be reacting to this one. This is a Get Ready With Me, Harley Baby's 28th Disney Birthday Adventure Live. This streamed 6 months ago, and it got 36 views. That was fucking hilarious. I know hubby's probably telling me something really sad based on my face, but that was hilarious. Just, oh. Sorry. Oh my god, okay, I'm done laughing. Probably because he was telling me something pretty sad. Like, what? Let me see if I can hear what he's telling me. Oh, he was telling me about the paint studio and he was gonna get Deanna something, I think. I'm not really sure. There's a paint studio or an art gallery thing in downtown Disney, and they have a lot of beautiful paintings. If you ever get the chance to go, it's an art gallery. It's next to the home store. Go to it. Let's move on to the next video. So this is another video that we will not be reacting to, and it is the A Weight Loss Journey Part 2 live. This obviously did not go far, as you can tell. I'm still the same weight as I was then. This streamed 6 months ago and got 54 views. I was super excited to finally start my weight loss journey. However, I obviously didn't stick to my plan. And I mean, I try every year and it never works. So I'm sorry. I don't think I'll ever be doing weight loss journeys again or the fucking bettering myself, just because I don't think it'll ever work out, unfortunately. Anyways, so we're gonna move on to the next video. So this is one that we can watch, and it is the Going Rogue number 15 SeaWorld, May 20th, 2022, featuring the family. Happy birthday, Mom. So it was my mom's birthday. She wanted to go to SeaWorld. We did a bunch of stuff. They were able to also get us in for free, which is awesome. So we went around, we did a lot of the shows, we did the rides. We also went to a eating with the whales thing, which was pretty cool. This garnered 23 views and was posted 7 months ago. So let's get into it. So dramatic. Oh, the horseshoe crabs. I love horseshoe crabs. The water was also really nice and clear looking. We got to feed the stingrays, though it was so cold, so the water was like freezing. So for our honeymoon in 2024, hubby and I plan on doing a theme park extravaganza, and it does involve going to SeaWorld, and we're going to be doing this dolphin encounter, which I'm really looking forward to. I'm genuinely wondering if they let you like shower afterwards, or if you're just stuck in that. Stuck in the yucky gunky stuff. They probably have like a bathroom or something that you can change in and dry off in. Hopefully. So pardon the glare, but these are supposed to be sea otters. Or are those seals? The glare is so bad. So hubby rode electric eel. He'd been wanting to ride it for like a really, really, really long time, and I was not having any part of it. So my mom went with him, and my dad and I were just kind of scoping out the eels. I also let my mom do my hair for this day just because it was her birthday. So I let her braid my hair. Sea turtle. It was posing for me. Oh, there's the picture of me with the twaddle. And me with hubby. I miss my beige lipstick. I don't know where it went. I think I need to get a new one. That or I need to, like, clean this room and tear it apart at the same time. More sea turtles. I don't know why I took pictures of so many sea turtles. There's the killer whales. This was the dining with the orcas. It was a buffet. And I had to mute this part too due to copyright. So the buffet area was right next to this pool. It was like to the, if you're facing like this way, it was to the right. There was a bunch of yummy stuff. Though we kept going towards the chicken nuggets and the corn dogs, but those were meant for the kids. We also got some really good like pasta. We got some good caprese salad, or caprese, the tomato mozzarella vinegar red one. It was really good. We also got sodas. They asked us if we were sitting in the front not to stand up so the people behind could see. So Mom and I stood up because our table was in the back and we were able to get some pretty good video of it. But I kind of wish well, thankfully we didn't sit more forward because it's still a splash zone area if your table is in the front. And we were kind of scared, like, if that happened, that our food would get wet. So we were kind of like happy that we were sitting further back.
A study that allows us to learn more about killer whale metabolics. So learning more about what their exhalations may tell us as far as how they may eat, what they're eating, how they.
I believe we also saw the orca show after this, and if you saw my live for that, I was getting attacked by bees. That is so dramatic. There was like one bee flying around, and I was just terrified.
Processing the food they're eating, and what they're doing in the corner is asking them to exhale into these tubes, and we have our research team take that to assess them and add it to that research study. So let's.
So gorgeous.
So basically, every time that, like, because like they would do like intermittent shows, it would be like one show and then you'd eat, one show, then you eat, one show, then you eat, and then you'd all leave. Because it would be like a 1 o'clock and then a 5 o'clock for the food times. So whenever they would come back, I would film it. I wasn't like trying to cut in between. It was like literally like I was filming the segments as they were going. And hubby desperately needed a haircut.
Wow.
I was also trying to get good angles. See what I mean? I wouldn't want to sit there because I'd be afraid that my food would get wet. So photos of the whales. We also did the shark encounter because, obviously, I love the shark encounter. Sharks don't eat people, often. I love sharks. I actually, like, hubby got me a shark for, like, a little stuffy shark. Well, not a little. He got me a stuffy shark for Christmas. He also doubles as, like, if you put an ice pack in him, he's supposed to double as, like, a cooling pillow. Which I'll definitely use during this summer. And he doesn't get wet either. Like, the ice pack won't, like, get him soaked through, which is nice. I think I had too much fun taking pictures of sharks. So many sharks! I want to go swimming with sharks one of these days, like cage diving. It's one of my goals. So if Luis and I ever do, like a cruise to somewhere tropical and they offer it, oh, you bet your sweet ass I'm gonna do it. He can stay up in the boat for all I care. Shelfie. Oh, this is when my nose was getting sunburnt, so it was like, it was so red.
So pretty.
So this is like a little like conveyor belt that like moves you through like the bottom of the shark area, so you can kind of see them like swimming above you.
And so you could take a look at everything. Hi, fishy. Dinner.
Dinner appetizer. It's a black tip fin dolphin. Yeah, I know. I don't think it's a black tip. Yeah. Black tip fin isket dolphin shark.
Tip reef shark because black tip reef sharks are gray with a black tip.
But they kind of are grayish.
Yeah, oh, then there's that one with all the.
Oh, that one's pretty.
Yes.
Oh, God.
Hi, gorgeous.
And that's where my fiance shits himself. Penguins, my favorite, favorite zoo animal. Penguins. I like penguins. If anyone is ever unsure what to get me ever, penguins. I will love a penguin plushie. So this Wild Arctic is supposed to be a ride plus an animal experience, but unfortunately the ride was down for the day. So it's basically Star Tours, but over the Arctic, and then it's supposed to like immerse you by taking you into the base. It's okay though. So we saw beluga whales, we saw sea otters, I think then we saw walruses, obviously. One got right up to Mom and I, and he was like, "Ooh, pretty people." This is one of the ice caves. It's so cold down there. You literally touch the walls, and it's like ice. For those of you who are animal experts, can you please tell me what this beluga whale is doing? Because he just kept doing this, going up and down, not really like doing much of anything, just doing this. So can you tell me what he's doing? That is supposed to be a picture of me, but again, sometimes I hate doing these things on iMovie. Peekaboo. Luis got us a little refillable soda. And there's me with the sea turtle. Oh, I had my Hades backpack with me. And I'm wearing the same choker. Oh yeah, Mom was like, put your arms out for the wingspan of a stingray. I had my sleeve rolled up because our arms were going down to pet the stingrays. Or the bat ray. I'm also wearing my Maleficent earrings. Okay. So cute. They were so slimy. They loved coming up to me. The mom was being such a bitch. Like, and I don't mean that in a mean way. She was like tricking them. Like, she was like wiggling her fingers to get them to come over so she could pet them. But she was kind of like mimicking the food. And I was like, you're such an asshole. I think we were waiting for Dad to come out of the bathroom at this point. So we were all just petting stingrays. This is also in like San Diego, so it's incredibly cold there. When we got there, the park hadn't even opened yet, so the line was still like all the way out. And I was like, "There's so many people." And Mom says, "Oh, just wait till we get in. This spreads out." And I was like, "Okay." She was not wrong. There was like hardly anybody there. Mom's sunglasses. Also, Luis petting stingrays. They were so cute. I love stingrays. So I personally love going to SeaWorld, and I can't wait to go again in a couple years. I'm hoping we can go again this year, maybe at least once, before we get married. But if not, I'm happy to wait until 2024 to go. So yeah, you guys can check out these photos on my Instagram. They're still there. I haven't deleted them or anything. I'm gonna give this video we'll give it a 7 out of 10. It was a good video. Let's move on to the next one. So this is another one we will not be reacting to. It is the Jollibee mukbang in my car #1 before becoming vegetarian. This was my first time ever trying Jollibee, and this is literally the only time I've ever gotten Jollibee. I may go today to get some because I would like Jollibee again. It was very yummy. Though the nearest one is like 17 minutes away, so anyways, this got 22 views and was filmed 11 months ago. It was good. I liked the Jollibee. Though I didn't expect the spaghetti to have like a sweet Filipino ketchup on it. That was, or not Filipino. Is it Filipino? No, it's another one. I forget the nationality for Jollibee. But it's a sweet sauce, and I did not expect the sweetness, but it was still good. So let's move on to the next video. So this is another one we will not be reacting to. This one is the Disneyland trip number 34, June 16th, 2022, featuring the hubby. This got 39 views and was posted 6 months ago. So if you'd like to check it out, it will be in the playlist below. This is another one we will not be reacting to. It is the A Weight Loss Journey Part 1 Live. This, I believe, is when I was cooking. I was making a very nice breakfast for myself. This got 42 views and streamed 6 months ago. This is another one we will not be reacting to. This is the I Got Errands to Run, Come With Me Live Part 2. This got 37 views and streamed 6 months ago. This was really the only way I would be able to do errands is if I took you guys along with me. This is another video we will not be reacting to. This is the Get Ready With Me Midsummer Scream Day 2 Live. Hubby took me to Midsummer Scream this year again, and this is when I was wearing my Billy costume. So I had the gloves, I had a dress, a bow tie, my hatchet earrings. It was a lot of fun. So this got 42 views and streamed 4 months ago. This is another one we will not be reacting to. This is the Late Night Chit Chat Live. I was doing some diamond art and basically just getting a lot of stuff off my chest. I don't know why, I just was not doing okay around this time. Actually, 5 months ago. I do know why. But again, that's just kind of to remain personal. This got 45 views and streamed 5 months ago. So another video we will not be reacting to is Disney Trivia number 20. This got 24 views and and was posted 7 months ago. So this is a video we also will not be reacting to. It is Come Run Errands With Me 9/5/2022. This was posted 3 months ago and it got 37 views. This is another video we will not be reacting to. This was the Disneyland trip number 37, September 6th, 2022, featuring Harley Baby. It was a very special day for me because this is the 10-year anniversary, or the 11-year anniversary of when The Nightmare Before Christmas saved my life. I unfortunately could not do my chat with them last year, so I did it with them this year, and it was super sweet. This is the only time I really use my real name around them. So if you want to watch it, I highly encourage you to do it. Deanna was so honored that I asked her to come with me for my confession this year. I am most likely going to have hubby with me next year for my not next year, probably in the next few years for my confession. It'll be year 15, so probably by that point we'll have our little kid too, and they can see mommy with Jack and Sally. This got 59 views and was posted 3 months ago. This is another one we will not be reacting to. It is the Clean My Car With Me Live. My car was so freaking dirty, I needed to clean it, so I'm actually glad I got it done. This was streamed 2 months ago and got 52 views. Don't know why, but it did. So this video is Disneyland trip number 40, October 5th, 2022, featuring the hubby. This was posted 2 months ago and got 115 views. This one we can react to, so let's get into it. So we wanted to go this day, I think just because poor thing was so tired though, and we had a long discussion one day on how we were going to do our Disney trips from now on. So we're basically going to go either when he's off of work or when I'm off work, just to make things a little easier on the both of us. This was Autopia, obviously. Well, not obviously, but this is Autopia. So this was more towards the end of the day, so it was a lot cooler. We also got a lot done. So we went on the Finding Nemo attractions since it got updated. We hadn't been on since the refurbishment. That took way too long. We also obviously went on the Haunted Mansion, and this was hubby's first time seeing the gingerbread house, and he loved it. Now, unfortunately, when Harley and I went to Disney, we weren't able to see um, the gingerbread, but I think eventually we did. We did. Yeah, we did. We also dressed up this day because we hadn't been in a while, so it was just kind of nice to, doll up and look nice while meeting princesses and walking around. Though unfortunately, this wasn't one of our best Disney days. I'm hoping. I think we went like recently where we had a better Disney day, so it was good. We came to a compromise that we weren't going to go from opening till closing. I would save that for when Harley and I go. Um, but when he and I go, it's either when he's off work or when I'm off work and when one of us has the day off. So we can still go midday and it'll still be good. And we also agreed to only go once a month because Disney is not exactly his favorite theme park. So we'll hopefully go sometime in January, most likely at the end of the month because of the new fireworks show. So I'm hoping that we'll be able to go then. But he's going to have to get me in because I am currently blocked. There are so many pictures with the princesses. What the fuck? I think next time I might just have him film a video instead of taking all these photos. Though I do appreciate it nonetheless. Why am I playing with my skirt? Am I trying to do a curtsy? Sweetie, no. Sweetie, no. He did take a video. Never mind. I love the cultural respect. It's very nice. This Snow White was so cute. Then again, like every Snow White we meet is actually kind of adorable. I can never get enough. So the way that it's set up is outside of the royal hall. It says to meet royal friends. You never know who's inside. Occasionally they'll have three princesses. Sometimes they'll have two. It kind of depends on the day. And it's always a surprise when you turn the corner because you just never know who's going to be there. My hair back here, look at that. It's like a little. Yeah. Oh my god. I'm so glad I'm done with the braids now. Adjusting the hand on the skirt. And this was our last photo before we left for the day. We did Splash. This was honestly a really fun day, though, again, due to some instances, wasn't exactly one of our best Disney trips. I'm going to give it about a 6 out of 10 just because, oh, did not want to relive that. Let's move on to the next video. So the next one we're going to be reacting to is trying Canadian snacks. This got 57 views and was posted 2 months ago. I actually got a comment on this one saying that next time if I want to try the dill pickle chips, I need to try them fresh or else they are not going to taste good. So thank you for the comment. We're going to get into this video. Bam! So my parents had gone to Canada and they brought home a bunch of snacks. We were literally home alone for like a week. It was awesome. And I believe those dill pickle chips are actually sold at my local Subway right now. So I may grab a fresh one to try it again.
Queen Skelly here. So as you saw in that last shot, there are a ton of Canadian snacks in my house. Reason why is because
Bitch, you could have chosen better lighting to do this.
last week my parents left for a trip to Canada for Canadian Thanksgiving. They left on the 8th and they just came back today. So with that, they brought some snacks
Oh, the next day was mine and hubby's anniversary. Oh, my heart.
with them just because there's some stuff in Canada that we do not have here in the US, and they wanted me to try some as well as my fiance. So there's just, if you saw in that last shot, there's a bunch of stuff. I'm only trying a couple things from the counter, only because one, I don't have the time and energy to make custard or
That custard ended up being so good, we had it with apple pie.
the Yorkshire pudding. That's gonna be left.
We still haven't had the Yorkshire pudding yet. Oh my god, I need that Yorkshire pudding to be made ASAP.
My parents. And then I hate caramel, so we're not even gonna attempt the caramels. And I think that was everything. Just basically what I have here is like
There was also like a spread that I wasn't interested in trying either, though my dad said it was pretty good, but nah.
eating, or at least to a degree. So we have some chocolates, the dill pickle lays, and the ketchup lays. Pickle lays and the ketchup lays. So I think the one I'm gonna try first is the ketchup lays because my mom was very, very excited for me to try those. So
Those have also been like extremely popular recently, so like I couldn't not try them first.
I'm gonna get good looking chip. Bottoms up. Hold on a minute.
I just realized I chew like a baby chipmunk. What the hell?
What? I thought it would be like some kind of artificial taste. Something that claims it's ketchup, but it's not. But this literally tastes as if I just dipped my finger in ketchup with a chip.
Those chips were gone, by the way, within like 2 weeks. My mouth is watering.
You definitely get that vinegar acidic taste, like ketchup has. Oh my god. This is so weird. Okay. Definitely an 8 out of 10. These are really good. Next, we're gonna try the dill pickle lays. I personally love pickles. Luis doesn't. So I highly doubt he's gonna be diving in
Though recently we found out there was something that he really enjoys eating that has pickles in it, and now we can't remember what the fuck it was.
this bag of chips. So bottoms up. Actually, first let me get a palate cleanser. Get my water.
I also forgot to bring out my water bottle. I got a new water bottle, but I forgot it for the video. I'm not even that thirsty or hungry.
Bottoms up. You definitely don't taste like pickles. It honestly just tastes like cardboard, but on a chip. There's no acidic flavor for the pickles. I don't even taste dill. It's like a 2 out of 10. Next, chocolates.
As I take a palate cleanser.
Here's the first thing I'm eating is something that is very familiar to me. It's the Dairy Milk Cadbury chocolate. My Aunt Iris would always bring this down from England when we were kids, and I already know the taste. So now I try to fill the
But the ones that she would bring down are called chocolate buttons, and I haven't had a chocolate button since I was a kid. And it kind of breaks my heart because she would fly down for Christmas like every other year and bring chocolate buttons. Like, oh, I'm gonna cry. I miss my chocolate buttons. Also, the ones like from Canada and England, like the Cadbury chocolate, is obviously like way more superior than the chocolate we have here because their chocolate does not taste artificial.
It's smooth, it's creamy. Literally, America could never have as good as chocolate as you guys have it. I'm using ketchup chips to cleanse my palate. I'm next to something called Coffee Crisp by Nestle.
I need to. No. Oh, my scissors. They're huge. Those were minis. Oh my god. Yeah, got it. There we go.
So immediately after that, I smell coffee. This is really good. It's essentially just a coffee milk wafer. It's really good. Solid 9 out of 10. Okay. I mean, we all know the taste of Kit Kat, but I just want to know if maybe Canada does it any differently. So for those who don't know, my mom was born in Canada with her sisters. So technically, I'm half Canadian. So my lineage is Canadian-Mexican, which is a very odd combination, but...
I had a customer at work recently rave about my heritage. We got on the topic of conversation about it. It was pretty cool.
This is who I am. I forgot to do my palate cleanser. This tastes like a normal Kit Kat.
Mom claimed they tasted better. I couldn't taste a difference.
Okay.
I love how the notes said from this point on I forget to do a palate cleansing chip, and I just did a palate cleansing chip.
I'm gonna leave one thing specifically for last because I've had it before, and I love them to death. This one's called Arrow. If I'm pronouncing that correctly. We don't have this here in the States, I don't think. If we do, I've never
I actually found some Arrow recently, so we do.
found it. I was expecting a crunch. Chocolate. Like,
The point of it is for it to be light and airy instead of dense and creamy.
looks on the wrapper. I fully expected a crunch, but no, it's like eating a chocolate. What are those malt balls called? Malt balls? Something like that. Maltese. I don't fucking remember. But
Maltesers.
it's okay. It's good. 5 out of 10. Next, my favorite candy since I was a kid, Smarties. Again, I only used to get these when my Auntie Iris would visit from England because we don't have them here in the States. They're M&M's, but better. Oh, there's two. Hang on. There you go. Smarties have always had a special place in my heart.
I have always told myself that when I have kids, I am introducing them to every single thing that I've ever been introduced to in my life. Candy, experiences, food, everything. Because I want them to experience their heritage like I got the opportunity to experience my heritage.
10 out of 10. Alright, thank you for watching this really weird food review. I was making a late night dinner because I had taken a nap and my parents just went to bed, so I figured I'd make a video regarding these Canadian snacks. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you had Canadian snacks or you'd recommend any other snacks to me that I should hopefully one day find and try and find, let me know in the comment section down below.
I'm pretty sure also hubby was at work. Why is there still so much more time left to this?
Bye, little skeleton. Stay safe. I love you guys. Hey guys, quick update on the chips. So, not the ketchup one, but the dill pickle ones. The dill pickle ones. So, I told my mom that they didn't taste good, that they tasted like cardboard, and we figured out why. So, it turns out these guys expire. They expire on October 18th this year. I don't know if them tasting like cardboard has something to do with that. So, consider my dill pickle chips rating, I guess, for what it is. If I ever get the chance to try them fresh,
I think I was trying to say, like, consider them invalid. Like, consider the rating invalid.
I will definitely let you guys know. But as it stands, that is my rating on dill pickle chips since I really have nothing else to, well, not compared to, but since I have really nothing else to go by, since there's no other dill pickle chips in this house. So very sorry about that. If it was inaccurate or if they do taste good when they're at their prime, that is just how it was given to me. So unfortunately, there's nothing else I can really do or say about it. So anyways, quick update. Thanks for watching. See you next time.
The only reason why I have coffee crisps now is because my mom had her cousin send some down for Christmas this year. So maybe she can send some more ketchup chips and dill pickle chips down. Because I was told fresh that those dill pickle chips taste good. And I really want to do an update video. Actually, I might go to the Subway that's near my house to get something to eat and see if they still have the chips there. Because if they do, I'll grab a bag. Anyways, let's move on to the next video. So this is another video we will not be reacting to. It is Disneyland trip number 42, October 18th, 2022, Oogie Boogie Bash featuring the hubby. This was such a fun experience. It was Luis's first time doing Boogie Bash. He absolutely loved it. He can't wait to go again next year. And this also got 53 views. So if you want to watch it, it'll be in the playlist below. This is another video we will not be reacting to. It is Disneyland trip number 43, October 31st, 2022, Halloween night, Oogie Boogie Bash featuring Harley Baby. We go every Halloween, and this year, well, next year actually won't be an exception because the wedding's on the 27th, so we'll probably end up going with Harley Baby and her hubby on the 31st because he wants to experience it too. So this was posted a month ago, and it got 178 views. Yay! Well, technically 2 months ago because the 31st of this month hasn't happened yet. But it says 1 month because, again, the 31st has not occurred yet. So this video I won't be reacting to because I know it'll make me cry. So instead of reacting to it, I will just tell you the story behind it. When I was young, I think like 8 years old, I had my first experience with a tarantula at my school, and I loved it. I loved holding it. I loved being around it. I would take classes in summer school that pertained to animals, and they would bring reptiles and arachnids in. I even took a course in college about arachnids and insects and all that. It was a lot of fun. Passed with flying colors. My first ever spider I got when I was 12 years old, and she passed away because we didn't know what the molting stage would be like, so we accidentally killed her. And then this year, Briar molted perfectly, just unfortunately during her last molting stage, she got sick and passed away. We didn't touch her, we didn't do anything, she just got sick and passed away. She's currently buried in the backyard right now. She was a beautiful spider. I loved her. She was my everything. So, yeah. Goodbye, Briar. You are now my sleeping beauty. She lasted 6 years, which I say that's pretty good. Well, actually, she was technically 7 because when we got her, she was already a year old. So, technically, she was 7 when she passed. But I miss you, Briar. This got 75 views and was posted a month ago. So this is another one we will not be reacting to. It is the Cooking with DQS Cheeseburger Pasta. It was posted 3 weeks ago and got 44 views. This was honestly so good. I had hubby try it, and he goes, "Can you make this again?" So this video we will be reacting to, it is the Disneyland trip number 46, December 5th, 2022, featuring the hubby. It was posted 3 weeks ago and got 92 views. This was also when we did the Festival of Holidays food thing. So we obviously started our day in, oh no, we did, yeah, so this was the nighttime. So we ended our day in DCA. We actually started our day in Disneyland, which was fine. I got pictures with Sadness. She was so sweet. She liked my glasses, so we were talking about that for a while. Hubby loves Sadness. He thinks she is so adorable. So he also took a picture. I think it shows up soon. She would like walk people over and then she'd like hold their hand and like take pictures. Why am I side-eyeing her like that? I never noticed that in the photo. Oh, I love that new shirt that hubby has. His sisters, well, I call them his sisters, his ghoul crew got that for him. I am literally taking advantage of every chance I can to go on Splash because I know it's closing soon. I really want to go in the next couple of weeks and I really want to cry right now. I'd also like to point out that Disney does not copyright me for this song whenever I post this, so I'm actually kind of happy about that. I want to cry. I know in this case I'm cutting it because my finger got in the way, but I'll typically have like the whole thing posted, like the full length of the song. And they still won't copyright me, which is great. And this is going to be the only memories I have of the damn ride starting next year. On a happier note, I just remembered that we are going to Universal soon because of Nintendo World opening up, and hubby wants to go like as soon as possible. This is gonna be fun. I'm only saying it like that because I know the crowds are gonna be shit. This video, I will give it, oh, I think I forgot to rate the last one. I didn't forget the ratings. This video was really good. This was such a great day to go with hubby. We literally made up for that really bad trip that we had in October. I was so happy to go with him. Literally it was a whole day. We walked out and he was like, we didn't fight. And I was like, fuck yeah. We had a good day. It was a really good day. So this is another video we will not be reacting to. It is the getting ready for and talking about Good Mythical Evening. So what had happened? Because it eventually did happen the next day. What had happened was, or not the next day, I think it happened like a week later, but I had the day off. What had happened was the website that GME was on this year was not good. It crashed really bad, and after about an hour, almost 2 hours of trying to fix the situation, they decided to postpone it. I was checking Twitter and all that good stuff to make sure that everything was still like not okay, but it was like basically like people were updating us and I kept reading it. I was like talking to Harley Baby, but thankfully the day that it did happen, hubby had the day off. He didn't have the day off this day, but he had the day off on the next day that this aired, and we were able to all watch it together. We got drunk. It was so much fun. What did this one say? So it says intro, medicine cabinet, bathroom, water show. I love these chapters. So this got 22 views and was posted 3 months ago. So this video we will be reacting to, it is the Disneyland History Babes in Toyland exhibit 1961 to 1963. It got 29 views and was posted 5 months ago.
Hi little skeletons, it is Disney Queen Skelly here and welcome back to another Disneyland History. So today we're looking at the...
Does anyone see it? That little tuft of hair up there. I look like freaking Italy from Italia.
Babes in Toyland exhibit that was in Disneyland from 1961 to 1963. Enjoy! Babes in Toyland exhibit, December 1961 to September 1963. Location, Main Street, USA. The Babes in Toyland exhibit opened in the Main Street Opera House at the end of 1961. Visitors arriving on Main Street from the park gate saw...
It honestly looks so cute and whimsical. I may do more research on this because I know my research was like lackluster in this one.
Opera House on the right across from the town square gardens. Background. Walt loved the magic of bringing stories from the screen into the real world within Disneyland. After the success of the 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea exhibit in Tomorrowland, Walt wanted to bring...
Which I'm so upset I was not alive for to see that because 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea is one of my favorite Disney movies.
Movie world into the park. Babes in Toyland opened in 1961, and the film's elaborate sets became an obvious choice for an exhibit. The attraction opened in the Main Street Opera House in Disneyland the same year as the film's release. Experience. Visitors visitors to the Opera House had the chance to explore the sets of Babes in Toyland up close. Like with the 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, this exhibit was a walkthrough attraction allowing visitors to wander at their own pace through the different scenes. Featured sets include the Pumpkin House, Mary's Garden, the Forest of No Return, and the Shoe House. Closure.
It all looks so beautiful. I wish Disney would do stuff like this more often.
Babes in Toyland did not perform well at the box office, and the critical reception was even worse. With such poorly received source material, this exhibit never stood a chance. The Opera House continued to show the exhibit until 1963, however, until Disney finally broke down the sets for good. Trivia. One piece of Babes in Toyland survives in Disneyland to this day. Every year, the soldiers marching in the holiday parades are exact replicas of the original stop-motion figures used in the film. So thank you.
I wasn't able to watch the parade this year, but I know exactly which toy soldiers they're talking about.
So much for watching this short little Disneyland history video. If any of you guys have actually visited the Babes in Toyland's exhibit when it was around in 1961, let me know what your thoughts were in the comment section down below. And if you've actually seen the movie, let me know your thoughts about it in the comment section down below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.
I think what I meant was like if you know anyone who has been through the Babes in Toyland exhibit, but no one left a comment, which was okay. I don't know why this received as many views as it did, but I'm honestly glad that it did. Let's move on to the next one. So this is another one we will not be reacting to. It is the chicken nuggets and fries mukbang. I was just really hungry and wanted food. So this got 22 views and was posted 4 months ago. So this is a video we will be reacting to. It is the trying the best burger in my town. It got 57 views and was posted 11 days ago. I did get a couple comments on this one. One was telling me what they had for lunch, and then the other one was asking, or like was telling me like, oh, what was the other one? Nice video, so glad you liked it. That's what it was. So let's get into it.
Hi little skeletons, it's Disney Queen Skelly here, and I'm home alone! Oh, and my hair is a mess. Well, I just woke up anyways. So, today I'm going to be eating for you guys.
I sound so sick. I literally just got over a cold like I think a week or two ago, and I'm still sick in this video. Oh my god, my poor schnozzin.
Because we have nothing in the house at the moment. And I noticed that there is a burger joint in my area claiming to have the best burgers in the city. So, we're going to put that to the test. I just placed my order. I ordered a hamburger. This is how I like my burgers, at least. I ordered a hamburger with grilled onions, tomatoes, lettuce, pickles. No Thousand Island because I don't like Thousand Island. I should have ordered some kind of sauce though, because we don't.
Yeah, we had like no ketchup in the house at all, or anything that was worth putting on a burger. Like, I personally don't like barbecue sauce in my burger, and with the combination that I do, it would have not tasted good.
Sauce in the house. Shit. Oh well. Just realized my mistake. Anyway, so I ordered that. I got some carne asada fries because I love carne asada fries personally. The best ones so far that I have had have been a Knott's Berry Farm. And then I also ordered a drink. So in the next couple seconds, I'm going to sit down with that burger, and we'll see if the claims are true. So my food finally arrived. Forgive my glasses. They are transitions, and I just got back from the outside. Okay, so this claims to be the best burger in my town.
I told hubby I tried this place, and he goes, I've had so many people tell me about it. Is it actually good? And I was like, eh? So I'm going to have him try it one of these days just to form his own opinion. In my opinion, the best burger still by far is Five Guys.
Oh, they gave me side stuff for the carne asada fries. That's cool. Napkin. The burger. Looks kinda meh upon first viewing. Inside, patty looks really good. Grilled onions look amazing. Lettuce looks good. Mouth is actually watering a bit. And in fact, I remember to actually do have ketchup. I have little packets in the fridge. We had In-N-Out, so we got some ketchup packets. Okay. So knife and fork. And then in here should be the asada fries. Which, sure, taste the salsa. This is the first.
The ones at Knott's are a bit more loaded. They have like guacamole, sour cream, cheese, carne asada. It's like it's loaded.
Ooh, green one's got a good kick. Okay. Ooh. Red ones are typically hotter in my opinion. Oh
It splattered on me.
Not a big fan of that taste.
There was like no spice to it, but the taste was just awful.
I'll leave it in the fridge though in case anyone wants these. I'll probably dip my fries in the green one. Or actually, I'll be right back. I have a little trick. So I can put this all over the fries. I'll be right back. Okay, so what I did was sifted out all the chunks and seeds. So that way, one, I don't puke. And two, it's not as spicy. We're just gonna drizzle that on the top. When it comes to me and eating, I'm more of a texture person. So if something is soft or liquidy and I taste something crunchy that I know is not supposed to be there, I gag. Okay, so let's put these asada fries off to the side for now.
Let the salsa soak in and make it juicy. There was not enough salsa, by the way.
Take this quote-unquote best burger. How much lettuce is in here? I'm kind of picky when it comes to lettuce. Maybe about half of that.
I like lettuce, but I don't like a lot of lettuce. You know what I mean? Like, if I'm gonna have lettuce, I'm gonna have a salad. If there's lettuce on my burger, just put enough to cover the patty and the bun, not to just drape it over and blanket it.
So I order my burgers medium rare. I know it's kind of weird, but that's just how I like them. Just
They taste better that way.
I do have a bit of a cold. I currently can't breathe out of my nose, so if it looks like I'm breathing weird, I'm so sorry. Guys, they didn't give me a straw for my drink. That's okay. Okay, so I got ketchup on there. Close it up.
I know it looks like a lot of ketchup, but I love ketchup on my burgers. Sue me.
Alright. So let's see if this is the best burger in my town. Bottoms up.
It literally took me unhinging my jaw in order to get this all in my mouth. Well, not like literally unhinging it, but very close to.
Okay. Best burger?
I was trying to think of my opinion, like
No. Good burger. Yes.
that's also a good movie. Get it? Good burger. Okay.
In my opinion, the best burger in my town. But it's a very decent burger. Give it another bite.
I did end up finishing like more than half of it, and then I put the rest away for later.
I also know that I'm not eating this the way that it was initially intended to be eaten. I took off a couple things. I changed a couple things. But honestly, I'd eat here again.
The only reason why there's that much juice dripping, by the way, is because of the tomato and the pickles, not the burger itself.
I will say this. I appreciate a thick burger. That took like unhinging my jaw to get it around the whole thing. Okay. So now let's try the carne asada fries. Again, there's the green salsa on it.
It may look like there's a lot of salsa on there, but there really isn't. I mean, if you're gonna give me that much fries, you gotta give me like a good amount of salsa. That was pathetic.
I also got some salt and pepper packets in case I need them.
Wait, why didn't I cut that part out? I guess rapper ASMR.
I also got some salt and pepper packets in case I need them. Maybe. We'll see. Okay, we got a little bit of meat. A little bit of cheese. Hang on. Okay, good enough.
It was hard to pick up with that rinky-dinky little fork.
Flinging shit everywhere. I shouldn't have judged these too quickly. These are good. The carne asada is well seasoned. The cheese adds a nice saltiness to it. And having that salsa on there gives it a nice mild spice. I love it. Holy crap. I still will say the best ones are at Knott's, just because they add a bit more. But all in all, this is delicious.
So real quick, guys, I'm actually ordering from Subway. They have the dill pickle chips. I'm gonna get them.
Honestly, doesn't even need any salt and pepper. Yeah. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you're having for lunch in the comment section down below.
Subway.
Or dinner, or breakfast, or late night snack, or whenever you're seeing this. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.
So honestly, I will end up trying that best burger in my town again, just because I want Luis to try it and maybe I can see what his opinion is. But if you have a burger like joint in your town that claims to be the best burger, let me know what it is in the comment section down below. So we are also not reacting to this video. This is the Cooking with DQS making a breakfast omelet. It got 32 views and was posted 4 weeks ago. So this one we will be reacting to. It is the reviewing Disney's Silly Symphony, the Goddess of Springs. My Silly Symphonies, my reviewings always go so well when it comes to my channel. So I'm very happy that you guys love the review videos. But with that, let's get into this video. It got 24 views and was posted 7 months ago. What are the chapters on this one? Intro, plot summary, review. Holy shit, this is actually pretty good.
Hi little skeletons, it is Disney Queen Skelly here, and welcome back to the Disney media reviews. So today we're going to be doing the Goddess of Spring. I do just have a quick announcement before we actually get into this video. So as you guys have noticed on Disney Plus, I'm sure you've noticed that their Through the Decades section is officially gone. I was able to find it before, but in looking through what they have now, it does not exist anymore. And that's how I would get the topic.
I wonder if it's there now. Let me look. Let's go to Disney Plus. Get the shit off my screen. Okay, so if we go to search, we go to, let's just scroll through this. There's literally a section called The Simpsons Predict. They are becoming aware. Okay, so far nothing yet. Let's go to the collections. Nothing. Oh, there's a throwback one. Oh, I may click on that soon. Nope, not there either. Not there either. Oh, I think the Through the Decades is like officially gone. Yeah, it appears to be that way, which kind of sucks. That Through the Decades was like nice to look through. Genres, it's not even in there. And seasonal, they officially took it away. Shit, the reviews are gonna end up being a little different now.
Not only for the reviews, but also for the fun facts.
So now they split everything up by like live action movies, animated movies, shorts, blah blah blah. So I think what I'm gonna do, and when you click on those, it's like it's by decade. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go into the shorts, and we'll be doing shorts first, and doing those for the decades, and then we're gonna be going to the animated movies and doing those for the decades, and then we're gonna. I don't even know if that's true or not anymore. At this point, I'm probably just gonna go by section. Do the live action, and just we'll do anything else I've missed along the way. So, anyways, let's get into the Goddess of Spring. If you guys don't remember how my Disney media reviews work, I review a certain type of Disney media, be it short, movie, TV show, whatever the case may be. And once we get to the TV shows, we're actually going to be reviewing it episode by episode. So that series is going to take a lot longer, which I'm very excited to get into the series. I don't know what we're going to be starting out with, but we'll see when it comes to that. So let's just get into the Goddess of Spring. I'm also going to be talking about my rating. We're going to read some synopsis and some summaries about it. So let's get into it. IMDb rating 6. Honestly, when we get to the series, when I start reviewing those, it's going to be so much fun because I know this playlist is like obviously never going to end with Disney coming out with so much stuff. Same with Lucasfilms, Marvel, what have you. I'm honestly really excited to like officially like go forward and dive into everything that's on Disney Plus. And I do have a little channel update coming soon because we're also adding another review playlist. Not going to say what it is. However, I'm very excited to get into it. 10 stars. Plot summary 1. The lovely goddess of spring, Persephone, is kidnapped by Hades, thus bringing about the winter season. Plot summary 2. The goddess is greeted by dancing flowers and fairies. The devil comes and takes her away to be his queen. She's despondent as winter settles in above ground, but the devil isn't happy either and offers anything to make her happy. They reach an agreement she'll spend 6 months above ground and 6 below. Thus, we have the season. So I gave this short 7.4 out of 10 skulls, and here is why. So the intro and singing reminds me of Bambi. In the intro and how the singing is, it reminds me a lot of how Bambi starts out with the floral backgrounds and the woodland creatures before we see Bambi. Piper playing children look like they have brown Mickey pants on. So there's these children that are surrounding her that play like a pipe, and their pants look like Mickey's pants, the red ones, but they're brown, and I thought that was really cool. Goddess looks like a child. Yeah, so the goddess herself looks like she's like 14 years old, kind of like how they animated Snow White. And not to say that I expected her to look older, but when you think like goddesses, you expect them to be holding himself more mature, like how Hades did. He looked a bit older. I don't know, but it kind of just weirded me out because I'm also talking about the Hades in the like in the short, not the Hades in Hercules. He looked older. The goddess of spring looked younger, and I was like, I feel uncomfortable. Graceful moments look like spaghetti. Yeah, so she's moving around like making all this stuff happen with spring, and while she's doing it, she looks like a noodle. You remember, guys? Do you remember what I said about how cute and I look? I'm so sorry, my neighbor's playing her music too loud. But you remember what I said about those neighbors have since moved. We have new neighbors now, and they do construction almost every damn day. How like crazy and I looked like noodles dancing. She looked like a noodle. Flower dancing looked like a ballet from Fantasia. So there's these beautiful spring flowers, and the way they were dancing around the goddess actually looked like it could have been a segment in Fantasia. And I love finding these little things because you can obviously tell where Disney like got their ideas for future movies and like inspirations, because you have to start somewhere. You always have to start somewhere. But even when you start somewhere with your animation or your writing or whatever the case may be, you're always gonna as my nose is running through the video, inspiration for your further projects. And I definitely think this is what a lot of these shorts are. They're inspiration for what the future movies were gonna be. Amazing transition turning into a flower crown. If I remember correctly, because I did this a while ago. Now when I do my media reviews, I literally watch it the day of filming, so it's fresh in my head. I was waiting for hubby to get out of work. I think there was like something that they put on her head that wasn't initially a flower crown, but it transformed into a flower crown, and I thought the transition was so beautiful. Did Disney just get Satan slash hell involved with this? It didn't click that to me that was Hades until later.
we're bringing hell and the devil into a Disney short. Glad to see what has, like, how Disney has become from, like, all the way back then till now. Goddess.
Then again, if you watch Soul, the little souls go hell, 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 hell.
Too calm when Satan popped up. I need to work on my spelling. Yeah, she seemed way too calm when Hades actually popped up and introduced himself and took her. But I think at the same time, since she's a role model to these woodland creatures, she can't go panicking or else they're gonna panic and then something ain't gonna be right. Also confirms Satan got into a Disney short. What is wrong with me when I like?
Can we talk about how my hair parted so nicely that day? I don't think my hair is parted nicely now. No, like it looks like garbage.
Lightning crashes sounds like Maleficent's dragon chomp and the lightning scenes in Bambi and Snow White. Okay, so there's lightning that comes down in
I love how I'm like reading my bullet points and then I'm like, oh yeah. Okay, so
the short, and when it crashes, I don't know if you guys ever really listen to sound effects in older Disney movies. I do because I'm just that type of weird ass person. But when Maleficent chomps, that's what the lightning sounded like when she goes like when she's a dragon. That's what it sounded like to me. And then the lightning strikes from Bambi and Snow White. It sounded very similar. It ain't Satan, it's Hades. 0 out of 10. Hercules Hades is much better. I found where I figured out it was Hades. Like literally, that's one of my notes. Right? Where is it? Right here. It ain't Satan, it's Hades. 0 out of 10. Hercules Hades is much better.
what is wrong with me? My reviews.
Dancing looks like hyena marching scene and be prepared for the Lion King. Again, that just kind of circles back to, I think Disney gets a lot of its inspiration from the older shorts because you can draw a lot of parallels from what they did back then to movies that you see today. And I think that's what really keeps Disney.
Not in terms of like theming, but like in terms of like aesthetics, animation wise, because you'll never see like Satan in a Disney movie nowadays. Like, oof.
Movies alive is those who have seen the older things can really make a connection, and it's nice because like it's not like they're recycling things. Like I understand some scenes in like Robin Hood and the Aristocats, there are some recycled scenes, but at the same time, again, inspiration can come from anywhere, and the fact that they can still pull inspiration from the original shorts and not just completely forget about it is amazing. Disney adds green for evil villain effect. Yeah, they added some green in there because if it's green, it's a Disney villain. Yay, blue flame for Hades. I was probably brain dead from work, I swear to God. Wait, subtitle said Hades' name is Pluto. Help me out, Greek mythology history buffs. Okay, I'm pretty sure Hades is Greek mythology, while Pluto is... No. Hey babe, quick question for you. So, you know how...
Me asking my fiance, who I figure would know, but clearly he wouldn't. I think Pluto is another name for Hades in Greek mythology. No one ever answered me, so that's the assumption I'm going off of.
In different... like,
and I don't exactly feel like looking it up.
religions and stuff like that, we can have the same gods but different names. So like for us we have Satan, but for like Greeks it's Hades or Beelzebub. Yeah. What's Pluto? Is he like Roman mythology?
God damn it, I gotta look it up now.
Because in the subtitles for the Goddess of Spring, it says Pluto. So I don't know, maybe Pluto is like a god or like a god from like Roman mythology. Could be, or maybe another name in like Greek mythology. Maybe.
Okay, so it says Hades Greek. Okay, so Hades, also called Pluto or Pluton. Yep, that's the same thing. Yep, that's right. Okay, y'all, I'll be right back. I just ordered food and he's almost here. Holy shit, I'm cold. I just walked out there in this. That's probably not the smartest idea. Anyways, let's cut this baby open. I'm debating whether or not to film like a short real quick for the dill pickle chips. Or just do it on here. I think I'll film a short. Not like an official short, but like, you guys know what I mean. Okay. Here they are! Okay, hold on a second. I gotta... Ugh. This is the one downside to like having your food heated up. Let me go get like a plate, because this is gonna fall apart real quick. This is literally so messy. So obviously you guys have already seen my review on the potato chips. I posted them. Hopefully I don't spill this. That napkin's in here. Ugh. Okay. I'm also next to a trash can, so that's good. I don't like big chunks, so if you see me tossing stuff, it's just big chunks that I don't want to eat. It's also why I get like lettuce and tomato, because like I am a texture person. So if I taste a crunch before I get to the marinara sauce, I'm fine. Look at this mess. Wait, what is this mess? So good.
Anyways, go back to whatever you were doing. I don't know. I just thought for some reason you know. Like you pull some, because you tend to pull random facts out of your ass sometimes.
That's so true. Him and Harley Baby do that. They'll pull like random facts that they know out of their ass, and I'm like, how the hell do you know that?
How you do that? Even like so Hades even offers her like a diamond to stay, and she's all nah. So I guess diamonds really aren't a girl's best friend. And then finally, it's explaining how fall/winter is a thing. It did not click for me until the end. I'm pretty sure I was just deprived from work, and I didn't realize that the story was explained as how spring now changes into winter and fall every year because the goddess of spring agreed to stay with Hades 6 months out of the year. Pretty interesting story. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I highly recommend checking out this short for yourself and seeing what you think.
It is a really good short. I do remember liking it very much. I've already gone through one napkin. This is ridiculous. But I love my sandwiches messy and saucy. Anyways, really good review. I can see why you guys like them so much. Honestly, my reviews are pretty detailed and actually kind of funny. So thank you guys for supporting my reviews. And I do apologize for my lipstick. Kind of can't help it. Let's move on to the next video. So this one we will not be reacting to, not because it is breaking any rules for like the under a certain amount of time mark, but it is because it is actually reacting to video, and we do not react to, sorry, I thought there was a hair on me. We do not react to reacting to videos, but this one did get over 22 views. So this is the reacting to trivia number 50, guess the modern cartoon by the theme. It got 29 views and was posted 7 months ago. This one we will also not be reacting to just because it violates 2 rules. This is the reacting to trivia number 49, guess the cartoon theme song opening themes. This got 82 views and was posted 7 months ago. We also will not be reacting to this video. This is the reacting to trivia number 33, yet another guess the video game theme song featuring Hubby. This was so much fun to do with him. I'm actually really glad he did this video with me. This is another video we will not be reacting to. It is reacting to trivia number 21, guess the popular video game theme featuring the Hubby. It got 62 views and was posted 7 months ago. He did a really... Actually, I don't remember how well he did on these videos. Let me know how well he did in the comments below. Either that or I'll just watch it for myself later. If I remember correctly, he didn't do as well as he had wanted to. So just letting you guys know, the last video we will actually be fully reacting to is the Disneyland trip number 27. Everything else we will not be reacting to, but we will be looking at the analytics for, or at least the view count for. So let's get to Disneyland trip number 27. So this was for Sweethearts Night. I was literally there from 8 a.m. till 12 a.m. It was a long day for me. I started the day with Harley Baby, ended it with Hubby. It kind of unfortunately got a little out of hand at the very end, but we've come past that. So this was Disneyland trip number 27, February 8th, 2022, featuring Harley Baby and the Hubby, Lunar New Year / Sweethearts Night. This got 23 views and was posted 10 months ago. So let's get into it. So Harley Baby whipped out her phone first, actually, to film this. I followed suit. We also hadn't done this ride together in such a long time, so we were so happy to ride it again. I can't tell you how many people we probably annoy when we're at Disney together. By the way, I had no idea that Ramon was voiced by Cheech from Cheech and Chong. Fun fact I learned earlier this year. Of course, we had to ride this. We did our New Year's wishes. We also really liked the food, I think. I went live. I don't remember how much of the food we liked. I was also dressed as Roxanne, and hubby was dressed as Max. And it was the year of the tiger, which is actually my Lunar New Year sign is the tiger. I also got the year of the tiger symbol in Chinese, I believe. One in cursive, one in regular. 100% free. They didn't charge. We also got a picture with the... Oh, shit. We got a picture with these guys, the Eternals. My fillings are dropping out of this sandwich. This day we also got recruited by Iron Man to be part of the official, like, Avengers team or whatever, like, something like that. Hubby was jealous that we were recruited. He still has yet to meet Iron Man too, which is kind of sad. There's my Max. Harley Babe was also the one who wanted a picture in front of the wishing well. Some magic key holder photo experiences. Not to brag, but I think my pose was better. So we rode Matterhorn. I think we also got in line for Small World. Sorry, taking my lipstick off. We did get in line for Small World. That's funny. Well, mainly because we were also trying to kill time because the characters weren't out yet. And they wouldn't be for like a few hours. So I just kind of figured, screw it. We'll just ride stuff. Oh, my home. I miss them. I wish things worked out better. So this was obviously before the character meet and greets went back to like hugging. So during the ball, they just had people like dancing below, and then they would have the princesses at the top. Luis wanted a picture in front of Cinderella's castle in the carriage. Though I didn't like how these photos turned out. My smile looks awful. Though I was also really upset this day, because when we did 80s night, they canceled the fireworks due to high winds. This time they canceled pyro for a different reason, but they still canceled it, and I got really, really sad. We also met Milo and Kita. Not the best characters. They were kind of bland. Which I'm gonna blame that on the actors. It's an angel. They were fun. Stitch kept having an attitude. And of course I met Tiana and Naveen. I couldn't exactly miss them, you know, because it's his favorite. They're his favorite. Okay. I'm gonna let this... So, this is a fun photo story. I have a friend who works at Book. And he and this girl that he was dating for a bit went to Sweetheart Tonight. And they were going to meet up with us to hang out for a bit. And they found us at the ballroom thing. But he literally comes up to me and he goes... Like, he talked to me, like, when I was at work. And he goes, "You two look so in love, we didn't want to interrupt you, so she took these photos for you guys." And I started bawling. I was like, "Thank you guys, you could have come up and said hi, but thank you." And the photos turned out so beautiful. They're some of my favorite photos of hubby and I. So this was honestly a really fun trip. We did have a little bit of a snag at the end, but other than that, it was a really fun trip. I cannot wait to hopefully do this again in the future when we have a bit more income, let's say. Because this year for us financially was kind of hard, like towards the end, but it's okay. Things happen. You'll save up. You'll do it again next time. So the last few videos we'll be taking a look at, not reacting to, but just taking a look at. This one is the reacting to trivia number 45, Guess the Famous Theme. This got 24 views. It was posted 11 months ago. This is the late night chit chat part 2 live, streamed 4 months ago, and it got 37 views. Actually, I think this is when I was doing the diamond art. Last one, I think I was folding laundry. This one was the I Got Errands to Run, Come With Me Live, part 1. This got 22 views and streamed 6 months ago. And finally, this one is the Get Ready With Me, Knott's Berry Farm, Last Day of Boysenberry Festival Live. This streamed 8 months ago and got 22 views. So I just want to say thank y'all so much for watching. This took 2.5 hours to film. So most likely I will be obviously cutting this down a lot. I don't know how long it's going to be when I post it, but it's going to be cut down a lot. Thank you for such an amazing year. I might as well, actually I'm going to film another video since it's not even 4 o'clock yet, letting you guys know what's going to happen for DQS in 2023, and then hopefully, starting in the next couple of weeks, you guys will be seeing the regularly posted videos again, but other than that, thank you guys so much for an amazing year, and I'll see you guys tomorrow with some more information about the channel next year. Bye, little skeletons. Stay safe. I love you guys.